Welcome back to Backyard Slingshots. I had put a poll up on YouTube, which a lot of you had answered and voted on, which I greatly appreciate. You guys helped me make that decision on what to do. We're going to go into an entry into getting into butterfly style shooting. In the beginning of this video, you saw 3 different styles, and we're not talking gangster, 45, and upright. We're not talking that. We're talking short draw, long draw, butterfly. The 3 of them do basically coincide for learning. And by that is, before you go butterfly, you need to pick a frame that you're comfortable shooting all the time. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a high-end frame, but pick a frame or a fork width, more so, that you are comfortable shooting all the time. Really? Once you've got that, and you're comfortable coming into a particular anchor point, I don't shoot short draw. But once you're comfortable coming into that particular anchor point with that short draw or fixed anchor frame, once you're comfortable there, take your current band setup and taper. Like this is, I think, 150 or 160 active, and add about 50 or 60 mil to it. That's going to bring you to a long draw. Okay? This is around a 230 active. This is about a 160 active. This band set's about to go on me. This is about to wear out. Long draw is not going to be your butterfly. Long draw is going to be to your shoulder, just behind your ear. The reason I suggest starting there versus going to full butterfly is it gets you used to the ammo being behind your head. It gets you used to the pouch and the ammo coming past your head. That's the biggest hurdle to get over when you're shooting butterfly, is getting used to a floating anchor, because now it's an instinctive thing. And the way I end up finding that is I line it up. Top band should be roughly level with where I'm looking. I keep this floating anchor in that position when it feels like it's level. I push forward, frame hand, and then release. Most of these are misses, but I'm just trying to show you the technique and the style. So, again, upper band is level with where I'm looking. I'm pushing out. The upper band is going to fall right in where my anchor was on that fixed draw, roughly. And then a nice smooth release. The biggest thing when you get into long draw and then butterfly, and I'll put a picture over this overlaying so you guys can see, is posture. Your posture is the biggest thing to do when it comes to butterfly and long draw. That is the largest aspect of all of it. If your posture is slightly off, so when you go long draw and butterfly, if your arm is slightly pulled back, your bands are going to come back, and in the middle of the bands is going to be your head or your face, and then it's got to go around it, which in turn is that butterfly kiss. That's that pouch or the ammo in pouch hitting you. So, again, in how that picture looked, that's basically how I shoot. When I come back, this arm is relatively straight, but it's not fully straight. It's not, my elbow's not locked on my frame hand. And kind of, so you can see, that's roughly how my arms look when I'm at full draw. I wish I can get an overhead shot, but I really can't. But that's the biggest thing I'm going to try to push on this particular video, is don't necessarily go to that full albatross, full butterfly when you're learning it. Go to a long draw and learn your long draw. Get accustomed to that pouch being behind your head, the ammo being behind your head, pushing out, finding that floating anchor, because your floating anchor here is the same when it's at full butterfly. And get used to that ammo coming past your head. A long draw kiss or a butterfly kiss from shoulder draw is nowhere near as harsh or as bad as it would be from full butterfly. So in the next video, we'll go over determining your band length for full butterfly. I'll try to find an easy way to get you all that information. And we'll go over getting your bands set for full butterfly. And then more into the technique. And then probably if I do one more video after that, it'll be my release. Because my release is different from other people. But on that, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for the subscriptions. I want to thank you all for the likes. I'm still trying to figure out how more I can touch on the upright shooting, because that video is my biggest video right now. And I just want to thank you all for making that happen. My subscriptions have surpassed 700. That is very, very incredible. That is very awesome. I'm going to try to work on something. It'll probably be a little bit, but I'm going to try to work on something for when we hit 1,000 subscribers and see what I can do for that. But to see that is incredible, guys. Thank you very, very much. That means the world. That means a lot to me. So, in that, start with your short draw, go to your long draw, get accustomed to that, and in the next video, we're going to go over the full spectrum, full butterfly, or albatross, whichever you prefer to call it. That'll be in the next video. So, till next time, shooters, this has been Chris with Backyard Slingshots. Keep it in the 10 ring.